Hi, my name is Azola Billy and you're watching Open Studio on K-Town TV. Today we'll be joined by a young, phenomenal young lady who goes by the name of Alex Pasqualli, and also joining her is her mom Yuna. They'll be chatting to us about a bone disease which is called diastrophic dysplasia. Yeah. Hello, welcome. So Alex, can you tell us about this disease that you have, that you're coping?
Yes, as you said, it's called diastrophic dysplasia. It affects the bone and cartilage, and this leads to pain and deformity. When I was born, it's a rare condition, and when I was born, I was the only one in South Africa that was known with this condition.
Mom, what was it like for you coping and hearing that she has this rare type of disease? What was your strategies that you use in order to cope and go through with this whole situation?
First of all, thanks for having us on the show. Just to elaborate what Alex has said, you need both parents to have the faulty gene to have a daughter or child born with diastrophic dysplasia. So what are the chances that you marry someone like that? So that's why it's rare. Coping, yes, it is very difficult, was scary, confusing, remembering that I only found out that Alex was born with this condition when I gave birth. So I didn't know, I wasn't aware of it. So what was I to do now? I had to make the choice. I could lay back and not do anything, or I could educate myself and make my, create awareness so that we could get the necessary support from doctors, from the professionals, from the family, because we had to then educate them as well. So I think Alex was quite a calm child, so it made it a lot easier for us as well.
Oh, wow. And also, I think it's fair that to credit that your daughter's outlook, like on life, the way that she handles it. How do you come about this? How do you?
For me, I just, look on the bright side and look at the positive things rather than looking at stuff that I can't change. I just want to always do the best I can, and I have a good support system from my family and my parents, and it makes things a lot easier to deal with.
And you, mom, as well. What do you instill in her, like, for herself to live a happy life?
We always encourage Alex to reach for her goals, and she's very goal orientated, and we focus on the things that she can do instead of the things that she cannot do, and we also take our cue from her from a young age already. Alex is a very bright child. She actually is very hardworking, and she has a balance between her social life and being academically strong. So I think with that balance, she creates that more, the positive things about her, and the inspiration that she creates. I mean, she walks into a room and she never walks out there without getting to know anybody or anybody getting to know her. So, those are the things that we focus on more than things that she cannot do.
Alex, and also earlier on we spoke about like the different things that you like doing. Can you tell us about all these achievements that you also received in school and out of school as well?
Well, it's basically academic and music. So, grade 7, I achieved the highest academic award.
Wow.
And then I went to a mainstream high school, Vinelands High, and grade 9 I received another academic award. In my matric year, I received an award as well as a shield for perseverance. And then I also, amongst the 5 years in high school, I received music awards for like being in the choir or performing, and yeah.
And also at this moment, since you said matric, so I'm guessing that you're done with school, right?
Yes.
So at this moment, what are you doing?
I'm currently studying at UWC, first year. I'm doing Bachelor of Arts degree. Yes.
Oh wow! And how long does that take to like?
3 years. The course is 3 years, but I'm hoping to go on to honors, masters.
Wow, so that's years and
Yes.
years to go. But you love what you're doing, though.
Yes, I
That's
do.
what matters. Oh, okay, that's really amazing. So hey guys, we're about to take a little break. So hang on. Hi, welcome back to Open Studio, and still joining us is Alex and her mom, Yuna. Alex, earlier on you also spoke about the shield of perseverance. Can you tell us more about that and why did you get that?
So firstly, perseverance meaning that you do something despite of difficulty in achieving success. So being in a mainstream high school, I felt I needed to work a bit more harder than the learners at that school to be on the same level, academically speaking. And I achieved that according to my pupils and teachers. So this is why they felt they needed to give me this award.
Oh, wow. And mom, how do you feel like knowing that Alex won like all these type of awards? How does that make you feel?
Firstly, I'm very proud of Alex and her achievements. She, as she said, had to work really hard, extra hard, to get all those achievements. And I must say her school was very accommodating. They were very wheelchair friendly because that was the main focus. Because I tried many other schools, and believe it or not, some of them point blank said to me that we're not wheelchair friendly. And in this day and age, for that to happen, it's quite
That's,
rare.
yeah.
And Pinelands High said to us, they welcome Alex, and wherever there was a hiccup or there was not a wheelchair ramp or, the maintenance people would see and make a way for her to get to her classrooms, and they would accommodate her. And I think she felt, safe and at the school and secured at the school.
Yeah.
That's correct, yes. There was no complaints, there was no bullying, there was no, everybody just embraced Alex and accepted her as herself, yes.
Oh, that's amazing. And Alex, also, there's also this artistry in you that we also spoke about. Can you tell us
Yes.
more about that, like the type of things that you've been doing?
So I'm into music. I sing. I found this passion because we come from a musical family. My grandfather and his brothers used to be in a band. This is where I found my love for music. As my tattoo says, music is my escape, and it is so. It's my escape. I like singing for people, inspiring them with my music. Hopefully one day making an album.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's amazing. And also, how do you nurture your vocal cords, as you
I
would
keep
say?
practicing. I go to vocal training, always wanting to be better because no matter how well you sing, there's always something you can improve on in your voice. I keep my voice safe. It's like my child.
Your precious little
Yes.
child. And also, understand that you do music. Also, where have you like performed, and maybe like where do you might want to perform in the upcoming future?
Okay, so mostly at school since I've been in the choir. I also do solos at school because I did voice trainings. I've performed at High School Jam, which is a school competition. I've performed at Inspired Stages, which is a music workshop. So we performed at Grand West. Hopefully I'll be able, I want to perform I want to give my own show one day at Grand West. I would like to perform on the big stage with my own music. Yeah, that's the
Can
dream.
I maybe put you on the spot? Just give me like 2 notes maybe, or 1 or 2, anything.
Okay. I'm walking home and talking lows. Just seeing shows in evening clothes with you. Now we're slipping at the edge, holding something we don't need. All this music in our heads is gonna bring us to our knees. So come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. And I'll be me.
Oh, wow, that was amazing.
Thank you.
Wow, okay. Actually gave me the goosebumps low key. And also, Alex, you also love doing community work and things like that. What do you do in order to help others and things like that?
So I volunteered at a children's hospital where I read to the children, played with them, just made them laugh and feel safe and loved. And then I also worked at a friend's daycare center. I volunteered there as part of cross curriculum week at school. I love helping others and inspiring them, saying that we can do anything despite our challenges. And I love reassuring children that they can be loved and they can be happy because that's what they need in today's world.
Yeah, that's true. And mom, she's studying at UWC, right? She probably has to travel. How does she get to from this place to another? Do you help out in any way?
Okay, so I take her and fetch her from varsity, but I also am her human support. So that is, NASFAS pays for human support. So I'm with her during the week when she's at campus, and that's more for the personal hygiene and all of those things. And if Alex needs at any time, she needs me, I'm there. So that is actually quite, because I cannot go back to corporate.
Yeah.
That is just a no-no for me right now because she needs me more now. So this is actually a godsend.
Can you also maybe tell us more about the viewers out there about this human support?
Okay, so NASFAS, together with the bursary that they sponsor or offer children or kids at university, if you have a disability and you need to have someone helping you, you can actually get a human support or a carer, whether you on residence or not. So that it's more helpful. And then also to give them that extra support, because remembering
Extra
they
hand.
now at that age where they're regarded as the adult, they're
exploration,
independent,
explore.
they need to be on their own. But some children just need that extra help. But there is also a criteria for that. But NASFAS will give them more information on what to complete when they complete their online application, when they are ready to go to university.
Is this a new thing, this human care?
For me, it's new. For
Why is it new now?
UWC, I think, as they explained to me at the Office for Students with Disabilities, that they've never done this before. So there's always a first for everything, and I think it's a great thing because, the transition from high school to university already is a challenge for some kids. There you have your freedom, there you... at school you still have the structure, and at university you're basically on your own. You have to fend for yourself, so it's quite daunting for some kids now, let alone for somebody with a disability. So just having that extra help helps a lot.
And you, Alex, how is it for you at school, since your mom is always there and things like, how is it? How do you find it?
I love it. I mean, I just need my mommy when she's there. I don't always need her.
I could always.
I have my friends, and so if I need something, she's there, and if I don't, she'll just do her own thing, and then I'll be on my own with my
But you're
friends.
satisfied though, like you don't need it because I'm already seeing it 24/7.
Yes,
Oh, but
yes.
that's really cool.
Interesting.
Oh wow, mom. So has that thing has been like recently been only put up now? The human
For-
care, yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, yes. Because it was quite a bit of a struggle to figure out how this was all going to work and how payments is going to be made and, you know, why do I need to be there and all of the rest of it. But, you know, we had to start somewhere.
Oh, that's nice. Guys, stay tuned with us. We'll be right back going on a quick breaks. Hi, welcome back to Open Studio, and still with me is Alex and her mom, Una. Let me ask you, mom. Also, how is it important for you to install, how can I say, install helping people? How can I say? Yeah, install helping people in order to help others, like our children, for example. What do you do, like, for her to help others? Yeah.
Alex and I have always had an open relationship, actually, our whole family. And for me, the number one thing is support. Supporting, you know, our kids, supporting our family, supporting our grandparents. It's always just been a part of our family, you know, and I think respect also comes along with it. You know, you respect our own morals and values, and what our parents have taught us, we try and instill in our children. And I've always said to Alex to always, I try to, you know, that you always be helpful to others, that care for others. And, you know, because sometimes you walk into a room and there's some kids who are, nobody's speaking to them, whatever. I always try and tell her, always focus on those kids. You know, go and introduce yourself, speak to them. Just make children feel safe and loved and
You
cared.
never know, you might change another person's life in
My
that
point,
split second.
exactly.
Just with that hello.
Just by that hello. And I always say to her, so there's always going to be that one that's going to be in the corner there and it's not going to know what to do or say. Just rather
That
you be the
outcast.
one to go and introduce yourself. You know, so yeah, we've always with Alex, I don't think I've had a problem with that, you know, because I think she also knows what it feels like to be alone.
Yeah.
You know, so I always say to her, I know that you know that feeling, so don't let anybody else feel that way.
Yeah, like you never know.
I
Yeah,
say
that's
you
true.
never know who you're going to be meeting at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And Alex, also, yeah, you often get sick and things like that. You also went through many operations and things like that. How did you have that courage to surpass all that situation?
So yes, I had many operations because of the condition, mostly bone-related operations. Other stuff, staying at the hospital many nights, going through needles and going through pain, but my family was always there to like laugh with me, make me feel better. So that's actually how I coped. I had always someone around me that was there for me, and yeah.
Mom, how do you and your dad or your family support her when she's going through that whole situation that she's going
Very
through?
difficult, because as a parent, you're watching your child in pain and you don't know what to say, what to do to make it better. But I think over the years, because Alex has had more than 10 operations, and over the years, we've just learned to cope with it and deal with it, you know. Like she says with the needle situation, because with Alex, they can't always find a vein. So they end up pricking her like many times,
by
you know.
mistake,
So,
So
that is
must
a bit.
hurt,
It does.
It is actually it's very scary, and it's very, you know, as a mom looking at this, and I feel like I want to break down, but you can't. You have to be strong for your child. But I think, and it's wrong to say that she's just learned to deal with it. You know, you don't want any child to be going through the pain. But I'm with her all the time. And now that she's older, you know, she'd be there
Yes.
alone, and then I'll be there in the morning again, and a dad will take over, or a family member will take over. So she's always had that support. Very important.
No, that's amazing. Yeah, that's true. And Alex, since this month is Youth Month, right? So, is there anything, any message that you might like to give to the viewers out there? Maybe.
It's very cliche to say, but never give up. Like, this generation is so, like, it's easy to get lost in this generation, so you just need to be brave and know who you are. And we are the youth of the future, so we need to strive to be that way, and also try to be the best versions of ourselves. Yeah, it's easier said than done, but it is possible. Thank you.
And you, Mom, is there anything that you might like to give for parents who's maybe their children as well is going through this situation that you going through right now? Is there anything that you might maybe say to them and also to the youngsters out there, also to the youth and everything?
As Alex says, never give up. That's the one thing. You know, you may think that it's never going to end. It's never, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is living proof of that it can be done. I think just with the right attitude and the support from the family, you can achieve anything. And also just to say to the family as well that giving of your time is more priceless. You know, help out where you can. Take the child, take her for a day, take her for an hour, take her somewhere, just to give the parents that break. You know, that is important. And like I always end off by saying, and Alex knows the saying, why reach for the stars when there are footprints on the moon?
That's a good question.
So, yeah.
Wow. Alex, is there, if people want to follow you on social media, get hold of you, is there any links that they can get hold of?
Yes, Facebook, Alex Pasqualli. Instagram at Alex_Pasqualli. And then also my email, pasquallialex@gmail.com.
Can I also maybe put you like on the spot again? Just
Okay.
for last time, can you give us like another song? Just to show off your talent that you have, this amazing talent that you have, because you really gave me
Another
goosebumps.
song.
Yeah.
A little buzz sat on my window, and they told me I didn't have to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, lay your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow.
Wow, thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for tuning in on Open Studio, and thank you again to our guests, Alex and her mom, Yuna. Toby, see you next time.